Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. So this is part 2 of my Valentine's Day series. I know I said in the last video that this one was going to be a more natural look compared to the last one because the last one was a little bit more edgier, it was more dark. Nothing about this is natural. Like, let's make that clear right now. In my mind, I was going for the natural look, and then when I started, I looked in the mirror and I looked like this. It's a little dramatic, but it's more Valentine's Day-ish, meaning like the colors. The last one was just more, like I said, edgier. This one is more stereotypical because there's a lot of pinks and purples and all those colors that you typically see on Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sorry that it's not that natural, but I could do a natural tutorial whenever. Just let me know if that's what you guys want to see. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start with priming my face, and I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter face primer, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. This is really, there's like nothing, that came out really weird there. There's nothing special about putting on primer. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now I'm just gonna moisturize my lips a little bit because they are hella dry. They are always dry. That's why I'm like, I live with Vaseline or a chapstick or something always next to me because they get dry a lot. So I'm gonna use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Treatment. It's like the longest name ever for a lip treatment, but it's life. I love it, and it's affordable because it's drugstore, and you guys know I really do like giving drugstore stuff a chance because a lot of it will surprise you, honestly, because it's surprised me. Okay, my lips are good. Now we're gonna start with the eyes. I am gonna go in with the Sigma Créme de Couture Pressed Color Palette. I don't know if I'm saying that right because I went a little too high. I think it's French, and I don't speak French, so I don't know if I'm saying that right. But let me tell you, the colors in this palette are stunning. I'm like really kind of over the whole neutrals. I feel like every brand has like a million versions of a neutral eyeshadow palette, and it's like, how many ways could you honestly make a nude, you know? But whatever, I get it because it's more everyday wearable colors. But because I like makeup and I like art and I like being out there, I like color. Surprisingly, not many people do, but I do. And look at the colors in this palette. They are so beautiful. When I open this palette, I almost passed out. Legit, because the colors, they're bold, but they're not like too out there because they're more like pastel type of colors. Here's a close-up of the palette. So you have like softer pinks, and then you kind of have your warmer colors, and then you have cool tones here too. You have blues, greens, purples, pinks, yellow, which yellow is like a shadow you almost never see in a palette. So I'm really feeling that. So I'm gonna start with this brown, and that's another French word, so I'm not even gonna try that. It's cafe something. Anyways, I'm going to put that on my crease. That's just going to kind of create that smooth transition. And I'm using these brushes that I got from BH Cosmetics. I love their brushes. And I love the fact that everything they have is affordable. I've been using BH for years. So I've been riding with them since the beginning. Before, I don't even know if they had an Instagram back when I was like using them. That was the first brand of makeup I ever used. And they've come such a long way, let me tell you. And their brushes are really good. I love them. So you can see this is just a very soft color. It's nothing too crazy. It's just so that I have a little bit of a transition. It's not like brow bone and lid. There's a happy medium somewhere in between there. So I'm going to grab that deeper pink, the Red Berry Rose, even though I don't know if the camera is showing how pink it really is in person, but it's similar to a hot pink, but not as bold. but it's a pretty deep pink. And that is what I'm going to be putting on my crease because we're doing a cut crease. It's okay if your cut crease looks a little on the thick side or it's a little messy, because once you apply your primer, concealer, whatever it is that you use on your eyes, it's going to completely clean it up. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab my concealer and I'm going to now make this cut crease super sharp. So I'm just going to take that soft pink color, Cherry Blossom, and then that's what I'm going to use to apply on my lid. Now that I'm done with this eye, we're just going to repeat the same exact steps on this side. And I don't really do that much talking when I'm doing this part, because it's kind of like when you're doing an eyeliner, you could barely breathe, let alone talk. So that's why we're a little bit more silent during this moment. Next, I'm going to take the color Lavender Honey and kind of blend that a little bit more with the pink that I have in my crease, so that just doesn't look so harsh. I might add, let me see, I might add a little bit of the elderberry color because I just want this a little bit more dramatic than it is, so I'm going to go in a little bit heavier. Now for my liner, I'm actually going to use a liquid lipstick, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics Jeannie liquid lipstick, which is like a really pretty Barbie type pink. And I might be wearing this on my lips. I'm not sure yet, but show it's going to be on my eyes. So let's get started. This is another part that I can't really talk because, especially because it's not eyeliner. And the thing with liquid lipsticks is once it's dry, it isn't going anywhere. So you got to make sure you do it right, because if you mess it up, you might have to redo the entire eye, and I ain't got time for all that. Which one to do, silver or like a pink? All right, I'll do the pink so it's not like too out there. So this is the LA Splash liquid eyeliner in pink sparkles. So I'm just gonna add some of the glitter on like the beginning of my crease. So another part that I can't really breathe for. And then after that, we should be done for like the not breathing parts. Whenever I do this, like I can't look up too quick because if I do, then the eyeliner is gonna smudge. So I can only look up but like halfway. And I have to keep looking down for a little while, at least until it's completely dry. All right, I'm just gonna let that kind of settle in and I'm just gonna move on to my face. I'm gonna be using some new products that I haven't used before, so let's see how this goes. I'm first gonna start, I'm gonna color correct a little bit around here because I'm just a little bit red. And I'm gonna be using the new Covergirl TruBlend Pre-Touching Palette. And it comes with 3 different color correctors. You have your yellow, your green, and your purple. So I'm gonna take the green to cancel out the redness. Now I'm gonna use this new Dior foundation that I got. It is the Forever Undercover 24 hour full coverage foundation. And it comes like that, so you just like squeeze it out. Oh, it almost came out. But I don't know if this is my color. This is a color 025 and then I have 030 here. So let's see. It's always a little scary trying new foundations because you don't know if they're gonna match. I mean, from this, it looks like it would match. But, you know, sometimes when you blend it, it's a different story. Oh, damn. I got it on my shirt. Never fails. All right, let me try to blend it before I even do my whole face. Let me see if it matches one side. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize because that happens a lot too. Like foundations be looking like they color match perfectly. And then you start wearing it throughout the day and all of a sudden you're orange out of nowhere. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. All right, I think it's safe to use it on the other side. My face is about to be bougie and budget worthy at the same time because I am going to be using a Covergirl concealer. So, where did I do that at? Dior foundation, Covergirl concealer. 2 different extremes, but you know, can't be getting everything Dior. Ain't got money like that. I'm going to be using the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer in the color Light. This is what it looks like. And whenever I do a wing liner, I always clean it up with the concealer because I feel like it just makes it look so much more sharper. So luckily this is already a brush, so it should be pretty easy. And I always bring my concealer up because I feel like it lifts my face. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's what it makes me feel like it's doing. This, all right, it's not natural at all. This look went completely left when I was talking about doing something natural. Yeah, I didn't really stick with that, did I? Now I'm just going to set my face using the Mercier translucent powder. I'm actually going to set the areas that I highlighted, and then I'll be setting the rest of my face with another Laura Mercier powder. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Candleglow No. 3 Face Powder. Now that I'm done setting my whole face, I'm going to contour to make myself like skinty. And I'm going to be using this SleekMakeup Face Form palette in the color Light. And I use this a lot. I'm going to be taking this brown right here, and that's what I'm going to be using to snatch this face. I'm going to use this thing one time, and I already have to wash it. Whenever I contour my nose, I always go back with the same brush that I used to set my face with. And whatever's like left over on the brush, I kind of go over my nose with it. Just so the contour doesn't seem too harsh. Because I personally do not like harsh contours on the nose. Like, it's cool if you notice it, because obviously you notice it. But not where it looks like you have these two super dark lines on your nose and it makes no sense, you know? I just don't like doing that, so this kind of softens it up. You don't lose the contour, just makes it look a little bit more natural. Now onto the blush. I am using the Anastasia Blush Kit, the Radiant one, right? Is that the name of this one? Yeah, Radiant. I'm feeling like mixing between this one and this one, so I'll just be going back and forth between these two. Oh, these two, the coral one and then like this deeper pink one. Now it's time to highlight, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my face. I'm gonna go back to my eyes. The reason why I never fully complete my eyes before I do my face is like because under here when I apply my concealer, if this was already done, the concealer kind of gets over the eyeliner or the shadow, whatever it is that I have down here, and it changes the color because the concealer kind of washes the color out, and I hate that. So I always do my whole face first, and then I will go back on the bottom of my eyes, just in case you guys are wondering, because sometimes I've had like people say that I do my makeup in a weird order, and it's because of that. I don't like the concealer. You guys see how high I bring the concealer, and I don't like it interfering with whatever I'm wearing down here. So I always make sure that's like one of the last things I do once my face is completely done. So I'm just gonna do that. So I'm going to be wearing the Marc Jacobs Pink of Me eyeliner in my waterline. It is like a very soft pink, almost looks white. That's how soft. Okay. It almost looks white, like I was saying. But that's how soft of a pink it really is. And the one thing I love about these eyeliners is that you don't have to sharpen it. You just twist it up and there you go. Because that gets so annoying, especially if you travel a lot and stuff and you forget your sharpener and your eyeliner is almost done and dull and you don't have a way to sharpen it, so you got to go old school with like a little knife. it's just too much work. So that's what I'm gonna put in my waterline, and then I'm gonna be adding my lashes. Now with the same colors that I'm wearing on my crease, those are the shadows that I'll be applying on the outside of my waterline. Now it's time for mascara, and I'm using the In Extreme Dimension Mascara by MAC. For my lashes, I'll be using the Lily Lashes Mykonos lashes, and I do have a discount code. Just look at the description below for that. For that extra like inner corner pop, I'm gonna take this OFRA highlighter in Pillowtalk. It is like a pink based highlighter, but it's very light. I wore it on my face. I didn't like it too much on my face. It was too light for my face. But I feel like it'll work for the inner corner. So we're gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna move on to my brows, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color medium brown. Now onto my lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Aligner in the color Boundless Berry. After that, I'm going to apply the liquid lipstick I'm using as eyeliner by BH Cosmetics in the color Jeannie. Now in the center of my lips, I'm going to go in with the Sugar Pill and Little Twin Stars collaboration liquid lipstick in the color Lala. Then I'm just going to grab an old school eyeshadow applicator to blend all those colors together so it looks as natural as possible. And last but not least, I am applying some Fix Plus by MAC just to add a little bit more moisture to my skin. And that is the last step. We're finally done with this makeover. Okay, so I'm officially done with my face. I'm just gonna fix up my hair a little bit, change my shirt, get more into like glam mode, and then I will be back to show you guys the finished results. So this is the final product, all done up. Got a cute little dress on, hair laid, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of this style where I kind of like talk through, but it's a mix of like voiceovers, or you prefer all voiceovers, or you prefer all talk throughs. I don't know. I'm just kind of like testing different things to see what you guys like more. Just let me know in the comments. Like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.